everybody. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I'm pretty excited today because is my audio delayed? It would be delayed, wouldn't it? Oh, I don't know. Anyways, does it look like my microphone is delayed on my mouth? 1, 2, 3. You let me know in the chat. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Everything looks good in the techie stuff. Anyway, yeah. Today I'm gonna be trying to do some some AI, cursor AI stuff, because I have to add some more recipes to my Block Developer Cookbook. Oh yeah, bad.
Oh great, it's Tudus in Atlantis.
It's Tudus in Atlantis. 2-second delay. Alright, I'm gonna stop recording and see if that helps. Weird. Sorry. Let me check my. Well, it is a little bit odd. Bit annoying. Music is. Definitely seems to be a bit of a delay.
What the deuce?
It's not annoying, but it's not annoying. Oh, yes, it is weird. That's weird. I don't know. Every week there's something, and I don't know what. Okay, cool. Well, as long as it's not like disrupting things, we'll just power through it. Who knows? Who knows? Anyways, okay, cool. So what I'm doing today is I gotta get some more of these recipes happening for Block Developer Cookbook because I'm presenting it in WordCamp Asia this year, which I'm really excited about. This is back-to-back years. So, but I thought I also don't do a ton. I haven't had a real opportunity to use Cursor AI yet, like really use it. So I thought, why not try to build out one of these things using Cursor and go from there. So I did a little bit of this like ahead of time. So I'm going to kind of just show you what I did. The first thing I did was I downloaded Cursor, which you can get here. So that's the first thing I did. And then I went and watched my friend Nick Diego's video that he did on the WordPress.com YouTube channel about like setting up. Like he did a really simple code plugin as opposed to non-code plugins. A really sort of simple plugin, but he used Cursor AI to do it. So and I learned about this thing called cursor rules. And what cursor rules are is it's like a .cursor rules file, and if we look at it, so plugin that has no code. Yeah, exactly. It's a README. So what the cursor rules does is it tells Cursor AI, it gives it like sort of guardrails, which is a term I hate, but I use it more than I realize, about like how it should write its code. So for example, like use PHP 7.4 plus features, follow coding standards, using strict typing when possible, all of these sort of things, right? And so when it starts to generate this code, it uses this as sort of a framework to do the code the way you want it to do. So I didn't write all this. There is a cool website called cursor.directory that I was told about. And if you look in here and we can search for WordPress, you can see there's 3. I just grabbed this one. I mean, we could probably go through it, go through each one and tweak it. You can write your own, but these are the ones. This is the one that I started with, and it seems to be okay so far. So the next thing that Nick was showing us is this idea of creating a instructions file. So this is, you write this markdown file and you step through what you want to do, and you tell it how you want it to build things and all of that. And so this is kind of where I left off. I was sort of experimenting with this. So I have this, step one is create a new plugin inside the plugins directory called Block Deprecation. Plugin should be named Block Deprecations and follow the structure of a WordPress plugin. Please create a package JSON file, install the dependencies for this project. Create files for the edit and save properties of the block.
It's KevXP.
Oh, KevXP. Yeah, I know, eh? It's like I'm spending more time in a README. I'm going to probably not write a ton of code. I'm just going to like go through this. Anyways, you can read this like, SAS files for the front end and back, and additionally add editor config, ESLint RC, git ignore files for the rooted plugin that are set up for WordPress coding standards. Add a README with instructions for the plugin. So yeah, README, RDD. So when I did this, you know what? I'm going to delete this. I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to run this. And so what Nick was doing, so I'm hitting Command I to get the composer up. Now I was doing this in the chat, and that's not the way to do it. You do it in the composer. So one cool thing that you can do is you can add context to the composer. So right now I've added like the instructions, but what you can also do is you can add like docs. So I can look for docs. Oh wait, how do I do that again? I go at, I think it's what, docs and WordPress. Right, so now it's got the context of the official WordPress docs, right? So what happens if I delete that? Oh, okay, I have to put it back. Okay, so now I can say, please read the instructions. This is hilarious. Instructions to see if you have any questions. The best part about this is that I can type out the crap out of things, and it's just going to work. So it's going to generate, it's going to say, so this is everything that it's going to do for us. I'll create a WordPress plugin with deprecation handling. Let me break this down to multiple files based on the instructions. First, let's create basic plugin structure. Like, this is everything it's going to make for me. And then, oh my Lord. It's not really what I wanted it to do. Look at all this stuff. Okay. Okay, so reject all. That's strange. I'm just going to say, oh, what? Why is this down here? Please run. Okay, I'm just going to say run step 1. See what happens. It's going to run step 1. Is yelling at me. I don't have it set up properly. See, look, so it's creating everything in here. Oh, point it to a track ticket. Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic idea. So like it's starting to build all this out, right? So block deprecations. Look, it's got if defined abs path. It's going to register the block for us. It's not following coding standards though. That's strange. Admin customizer. Yeah, it's not following coding standards. Reject all. Interesting. Please review the instructions and to see if you have any questions. Continue and revert. should the block have would you like me to include any specific build scripts? I'm telling you to build. Oh, build scripts like yes, I'm telling you to install the dependencies for this project. So maybe I have to be more specific now. I think that's it's not really doing what I want it to do. Okay. Before I proceed with creating the files, I want to confirm.
Oh great, it's Philip.
Oh, it's Philip. Welcome to the stream, Philip. Should the block have any specific attributes or settings? Not yet. Would you? Yes. Okay. Okay. So that's what stage. I'm just gonna say, please run step 1 and be sure to install all npm dependencies as needed. Let's see what that does. Okay. Oh, that looked like it got the coding standards right that time. It did. That's good. Okay. Strange. It's got an editor config. It's got all of this stuff. Okay, so let's see. Let's think. Look here. So in here, edit save. Okay. Sure. Oh, there's no block.js though. Huh. This is getting it's getting a little like I have to tell it to do everything. Yeah, sure, we'll accept all. There's no block.js. It's funny because I was doing this before and I got further along. Maybe I need to revisit this a little bit. So the thing is, I'm fighting right now with like getting it to do the basics. And I'm wondering if I should just tell it to use my build script. Like I've got a build script that will generate a block for me, right? Like I wonder if it should be it's command R maybe. Yeah, I wonder if I should use these instructions slightly differently. Oh, this is through Cursor AI. So it's a different. It's like I don't know if it's a fork, but it's basically VS Code but it's Cursor AI's version of it, and that's where this comes from. So it's not an extension. But the cool thing was when I loaded this up, it loaded up my extensions, it loaded up my color scheme and all of that stuff. Okay, I think I need to be a bit more verbose when I'm building this. What I think I might try is run. Okay, create a new directory set of plugins called deprecations. Block deprecation. Cool. Run following command. Oh my god, is that seriously? Oh. That's pretty good. This isn't totally what I want. So BDC, what are my templates? So I do have some templates in here. Do I have static? I do have static. So because I want this to be a static block, so we're going to go static, and I can go target. Dir is going to be target blocks deprecation. So that's actually a lot better because I don't really care personally with what I'm doing here. I don't really care that much. I'm going to just can I clear this? Clear the composer. Clear. Oh no, stop. stop this. Okay, I'm just gonna do a new composer. Okay, so I'm gonna say read the instructions. Let's go run step 1. Run step. Oh my god, step 1. We're gonna see what happens. So I have to tell it to run the command. Okay. What? I'm telling it to proceed with step. This is already annoying. Step 1. Process. Step 1. Oh, wait. Okay. What's it doing? This isn't right. Reject all. This is actually getting really annoying. Okay. Run step 1. Okay, so I have to run it. Is that what it's saying? I have to run it. Okay. That's fine. All right, well that makes a bit of sense, I guess. Oh, do I have my... Oh, I think I have my... Okay, let me just... This is be way more faster when I just do it. Step 1. Okay, that looked better. Should be static. I shouldn't have. Okay, I've got to save yes. Okay, that's just gonna run. And I get my delay is going to get worse here. Oh, technical difficulties. So much fun. Okay, so the next step. In the Save.js returns a complicated markup that simulates a real block. Add the creative markup to the README file for reference. Okay. Wait for that to run. Okay, so that's run. Okay. Please run step 2. Okay. Okay, so let's do the changes. Oh, we'll do the changes that way. Source, so we got save. This is okay, so doing something pretty cool here. Okay, set the file, sure, why not? I'll accept changes. And then in the README, where did the README go? Something here? Okay. let's pause for a second. I have to put the build plugins. Let's cd wp con. Oh, no, sorry. Plugins block application npm start. That's running. Run over to my. Oh, I'm in Studio. I set this up inside of Studio, so we can just jump quickly to like the admin and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. Can you go right to the plugin page? We can. That'd be nice to do that. Cool. So go to plugins, install plugins. I should have block deprecation. Nothing failed. That's good. All posts. We're gonna add a new one. Zoom in and call this deprecations. Publish, and then block deprecation. Boom. So that's from the editor, which is fine because I think we need to actually see it on the front end. So it looks like this. So try to add some kind of image in there. Let's see. Let's look at what the actual markup is doing here. Sorry, hide this. Let's go to save. Image overlay.
Oh great, it's Ilpus original.
Howdy, welcome. I added a couple of y'all to the shout out group here, so every time you show up here, it's gonna say something. So what is this? Oh, so there's some standards there that aren't really doing their thing. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have. I need to set up huh. That's weird. Benches. Do I not have pretty on here? Do? What's weird? That should be saving. Oh, it is saving, but it's using the wrong. Huh. Okay, well that's it's not a huge deal. I'm not going to worry too much about that. So okay, so then yes, we have some complicated markdown. Okay, so I think we get what I want to look at actually is we're going to look at deprecations. There's different types of deprecations. No. Boom. Oh, what? That's the wrong deprecation. So let's see. Deprecations are defined on the block as a deprecated property. An array of deprecated objects for each text object. Okay, all right, so let's see an example. So okay. So I think so. Like the markup thing is going to be that. We have some complicated markup to simulate a real block. I have the created markup to the README file for reference. Should maybe in step 3 we should say add the. I wonder if we can do this. Add the same markup from step 2 to the edit.js file. Let's see what that does. Run step 3. I should have thought this through a little bit better. Do I, Daryl Mullyrain from YouTube is asking, do I have a blog post about properly setting up IDE for WordPress development? I don't have a blog post directly, but it's not a bad idea. I can I don't have something that I can just point to. No, I probably should put something together for folks who want to do stuff. I do have some extension lists that I use and things like that. But if you have any specific questions, let me know. I'd be happy to see if I can help with that. Okay, so it looks like, cool. So it looks like it did that. So let's grab this and let's jump back over here. Paul, oh, I'm not gonna say that right. Bystruzan. Hello, welcome. Thank you for hanging out. We're over on the Twitch chat if you're interested in hanging out. But you're also welcome to hang out in YouTube as well. Okay, so we just did that, so that's nice. So hey, you wanted something real fun about this? You could have like a composer command that said update my markup in all of the files when I make a markup change. That would be very cool. I think that would be very cool. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this image. Oh, placeholder. There's no image in there. I think we're gonna get just for the sake of why not. Let's go to the library and we'll just grab this little URL. This is gonna be bad. We're just gonna do this to hard code it, but that's just what we're gonna do here. Please. Where can you chat with me? I'm on Twitch. Oh, sorry, Twitch. Which codes? This is where you can find me here on Twitch. I guess that. Yeah. You're welcome to come hang out with us. Anyways, okay, cool. So that's not what I want. So let me just refresh this and see. We got a little image in there. Whoa! So we've got our first validation error, so that's fine. I'm gonna just attempt to recover. Oh, come on, that's not what I want. I'm just gonna get rid of that, I think. And I'm gonna get rid of the whole image wrapper because we have no need for it. We'll just get rid of that. But that's the kind of thing that we wanted to make a change to, right? So let's just see. Reload site. So we got that. Oh, look at that. Temp recovery. Okay, cool. That's great. That is wunderbar. So that's exactly the thing that we're heading for. I'm just rambling now at this point. Thanks. Making an account on Twitch right now. Just for you. Wow. Thank you, Paul. Very eager. I'm glad to have you here. Okay. So this is kind of where we want to start. So so what we need to do now is I got to figure out what this thing is actually going to do. So I think the first thing with the deprecation is figuring out the markup changes, right, and how to handle those. So at this point, I don't know if Cursor AI is that much more help to me. I mean, I guess it would be for some things. Like I could have it, you can say generate deprecations.js file in the source directory that exports. Is it an array of objects? Deprecated is an array of objects. An array of objects. Oh my god, it's actually...
Oh, you made a wise choice, my friend.
Oh, you did. Thanks for the follow. Bystruzan. Am I saying that right? Bystruzan? I hope I am saying that right. But thank you for the follow and thank you for hanging out today. So let's look at deprecation. So this is gonna be okay, cool. This is pretty neat. Okay, I'm gonna say this. Replace oh, come on. Replace the first, place the save property with the save property return with the contents of the save .js file. So this is just me, link Twitch in every video and live on YouTube. So let's see. Okay. Okay, so this is great. So we have our, okay, so we're going to have that as a deprecation. That's hilarious because that just now reformatted the way it's supposed to be. This formatted correctly. This did not. I don't know why, but I don't know why. We'll have to figure that out. It is defined but never used. Okay, that's fine. What is this? Spelling. Oh, okay, skip. All right, cool. So that should be now in our index. It didn't. Right? It didn't. No. Okay. So I'm going to say in. I mean, okay. Update the index.js to import from deprecations and assign the deprecation property its value. Let's see what that does. This may not get it right. Let's see, deprecations. Holy. I don't know why I'm just like, oh, it's a deprecated? I think it's, oh my God, I figured it out. Okay, great. This is great. So I'm going to accept that file. Some white space stuff here that I'm not too concerned about right now. So that should get us our deprecation. So now, that's cool. So like what I want to do is I want to build this out as a final block, manage all the deprecations, test them all, and then kind of go from there, if that makes sense. Okay, so now if I, what am I doing? If I, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to say, okay, change the markup in save.js to be drastically different. Let's see what that does. Oh wow. Okay. So let's. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so. You're being saved, right? So this is okay. So this is accepting a lot of stuff. So we're gonna do that. Okay. So now, hopefully, with a little luck, it just worked. So let's see now what happens. Let's see now what happens if I take if I'm just gonna manually come in here and take the deprecations out. Right. I hope it fires a block validation error. It did. Yeah. It's madness. You should always say e.g. cursor rules, etc. The stack like PHP. Yep, I do have cursor rules in here. I have a .cursor rules in here. Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you mean, or like, do I need to add the context in here? Like, do I have to literally tell it that every time? Maybe that's why it's been doing weird things. Local new. You also you have also one that are in the editor as a general. Oh, like in the settings? You can do that? I didn't know that. Rules for AI. Right in here. So that's where you can, oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that. That's amazing. That is really, really cool. So in here, oh, that's, you know what?
I am madly in love with
That's
you.
right. I am. That's fantastic. I didn't know that you could do that. So you can. So oh, very nice, very nice. So for what I'm doing, like I could just paste all that WordPress stuff just right in there, right, and it would just always go, and I wouldn't need it. Keep in mind, you need to have both to get best results. Oh, nice. Well, thank you for sharing that. That's amazing. That's a welcome addition to the stream. Okay, so that's cool. So now let's get a deprecation happening with what's the next one? This is actually going a lot faster. So let's see. Okay, so we want to have inner blocks. There's some pretty good examples here. So the attribute set. So let's so what is this doing here? Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say add a text attribute for the block that has a default value of and is rendered in the H1 holy frig. Attributes, pulling attributes out. It's pretty good. Oh my god, it's a rich text. It's doing it all. It's doing it all. Oh my god, this is phenomenal. Okay. So what's gonna happen here? Let's see what happens here.
Okay. Oh, you made a wise choice, my friend.
James33, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Okay, cool. So that's cool. This is the title. This looks horrible, but that's okay. Okay, so that's working. So, okay, so what has that done? Let me just wrap my head. So now we have this in the block JSON, because it's attribute and it's called title, and so one of the deprecations. So let's change title to okay. I'm going to try this. Change the name of the attribute to title to headline, and add a deprecation to avoid block validation errors. If this works, holy crap! My entire is it gonna work? My entire workshop would be a moot point if you just use AI to do all this. Okay, a lot of changes here. A lot of changes. Okay, so let's refresh this. No, I'm gonna save. Refresh. Is this gonna screw up now? Okay, so what is the error that I'm getting in here now? So this is console is Let me look at my. Oh, I didn't. I don't think. Sorry. I think I need. I don't think I accepted. I think that's the problem. Try this again. It's really nice. Add and extended every time, bigger change. Ah, you're changing the title to avoid complex. This should be also in local project rules. Yeah, well, I'm trying to work my I'm working my way through it here. So we have this like really complicated markup. So the workflow would be that we're gonna add this to save and edit. I'm gonna get rid of that, and then it gets modified, and then the deprecations track it, so it gets modified for this. Oh, did it? Actually, did it change? Did it? I feel like I might have lost a deprecation here. Because what I do? I added the attribute. This is just a single deprecation. I'm a little concerned that I lost my other deprecation. Okay, well that's okay. Now I'm like, oh shoot, I didn't. I'm not tracking all this, which is unfortunate. But another thing worth. Okay. Let's say, undo the change to deprecations. I want to see what it did. Oh, okay. So this is make change to deprecations again, but add it as a new object on the array. This is nice because I don't have to remember anything. Like it's been dumb. Like it made a mistake, but that's fine because now I don't have to like copy and paste everything. Right, so I can accept that. So this should have. So this is okay. So this is the attributes. I feel like there's one before this too. Like I feel like I needed one for this stuff, right? Because that's the original markup that we created, right? So when we move from this markup to the next markup, I think we're gonna need that. Let's go add a new deprecation for the original saved markup from save.js in a new object on the array. So hopefully we can get it all back. I think. What do you say? Memory of cursor is limited to local and code meta shared in server. That's why it's worth to have an automatic commit every time you ask about one commit against a second. That's not a bad idea. So okay, I think I got it. So that's I think is so let's compare this. Yeah, okay, cool. That's so cool. So this should have all of everything in there, and I'm just gonna say accept all. Okay, so what else do we need in deprecations? Inner blocks. Deprecated. So this is the title, and it gets migrate the server and rest credit. Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to say create a step by this will be fun by step guide in the README to teach a developer how to in the README that outlines. Oh, come on. Outlines the steps taken to create these deprecations. Use code snippets for each step that can be pasted into that can be copy pasted and ignore all right, let's just see what this does. Let's see. In the README, what do we got? Okay. Title attribute. Rename the attribute. Oh. This isn't bad. The initial block structure. Okay. After the initial, what is it? After step 1 in the README, add a new step to explain that a deprecation is needed for changes to the markup as well. And use the example code. This example code. I love, but love. Yeah. Well, Vice Trazan, from saying that right, I do appreciate you hanging out and dropping all this knowledge on us here. AI is something that I really need to get into deeper, and I'm already seeing how I can combine the way I like to work with also how I can use this to make my life a lot easier. It takes a lot of work to put these little recipes together, but this allows me to ignore the stuff that makes me go ugh, like having to come up with markup. I hate having to come up with markup. Now I can just ask it to give me some cool markup, and I can modify it as I need to. So anyways, so let's see what it gave me here. So that's the thing. Create a first deprecation. Didn't what? Okay. This is pretty cool. This is actually really cool. I'm gonna just go crazy here and say add a new deprecation that change the save.js to wait, what how are they preferring this? Okay. To use a paragraph block instead of the title or of the attribute, and create a deprecation for that. Oh, pardon me. All right, what did it change? So, oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's not do this. No, reject all. I need to be a bit more specific with this. What are we doing? Oh, sorry. I have this workshop that I do. It's called the Block Developer Cookbook, and it basically allows you to. It takes you through various things that you might have to do as a like with custom blocks or whatever. And so I'm doing this workshop working at Beijing in 2 weeks. And so there's some new recipes that I've been meaning to add to it. And I'm going to be, so that's what we're doing. We're building up these recipes. Yeah. Okay. So that didn't really do what I wanted it to do, but that's okay. I wonder, like, okay, so let's change this. Change the markup in change the markup to replace the post excerpt with an inner block instance that uses a single to replace the h1 with an inner blocks instance inner block instance that has a heading block in it with the content from the headline attribute. Remove the attribute and create deprecation for this change. Bam. See that. Let's see if that does it. Okay. What's this? Yeah, the JS has got. Does that? This is. I don't know if that did exactly what I wanted it to do, but I think it's pretty close. So it didn't quite do it right on the edit. So let's look at the edit. It's not really what I wanted. I think I'm going to undo that. Undo the last change. I think I need to be a bit more specific about it. Okay. What are they writing here? I'm going to be very specific with what I want. I'm going to take this again. Okay, change the markup to replace the H1 with an inner, with the inner block instead of the heading block. The heading block with the content from the headline attribute. Okay. Oh, no, stop. How do I stop? Stop. The inner block should inner blocks instance should only be should be, where's this being done? Inside the header, should be inside the header tag and only replace the rich text with the div. There, let's try that. I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what this does. This is probably just really bad markup too. Let's see. Jane's 33. Is Cursor any good for WordPress development? I mean, it's as good as your prompts, I think. How do you teach Cursor with WordPress, WooCommerce? How do I teach Cursor? So you can use context. Let me just see what this did here. See, this didn't really do. Oh, it did do it. Okay, that's cool. Let me just. I just want to. I just want to test this and see what happens here. There we go. So that is exactly what I wanted, and I didn't get any deprecation errors. Okay, cool. So to answer your question, why don't I use native blocks in my blocks? I use details block for simple question and group from all in my quiz plugin. Just limit to the wrapper. I use native blocks for, it depends on let me answer Jane's question first, and then we'll go from there. So you can add context. So you can get like, for example, docs. You can start typing WordPress. So there's WordPress docs. I don't know if WooCommerce is in there, but you could link out to code. No, sorry, not code. You could link out to, I guess, docs, and you could add a new doc and you could put the URL in there. So the context becomes part of this, and when it runs, and then I think I assume there's a way to add some default context in here. So that's how you can inform a lot of that stuff. Yeah, so it is possible to do. The next question was Bistruzan, which I'm not saying that right, I'm sorry. Why don't I use native blocks in your blocks? I do, depending on the situation. What I'm trying to do here is, this is very specific for custom blocks. Block validation errors and deprecation stuff is always a bit of a pain. The point of this is to teach how to handle block deprecations, like when you have changes to your custom blocks. But yeah, with the block bindings API that's available now, I find myself using a lot more core blocks for things. You don't always need a custom block for everything now, which is really nice. Like an example that I can show you is in my Block Developer Cookbook. I have this. So these were all custom blocks. I mean, if you can see that. But there's like, for each recipe, there's a skill level, and there's a cooking time. It's, and so these were actually custom blocks. I built these out, right? But I changed this because this is accessing post meta, and up until we had the block bindings, it was you couldn't really display post meta without a custom block, but now you can. So this is actually just a variation, a paragraph block variation that I'm filtering the output of. Yeah, too much depends on theme.json. So for clients, I believe core blocks are better, but now I get opposite and opposite to you. Sorry, I'm not following. Core blocks are great as long as they do what you want. Custom blocks are great, but there's overhead. There's a use case for both. So yeah. I don't know if that helps, but yes. Okay, so let's take a look now. Our deprecations are getting pretty hairy, which is pretty fun. But we've got, all right, I think I've got everything here. So I'm going to say now, last thing I'm going to say is update the README instructions to include the new deprecation for converting to using inner blocks. This is great. So this is what I'm going to do for everything, and then there's a whole nother step of this too. So once this is built and I've got these like my README in here, I'm going to turn it into a create block template. When I don't know how I could do that. I guess I could do that with this. Let's just see. So okay. Okay, cool. So all right, I'm going to accept that. Sure, why not? Key changes, key points. I got to figure that all out. Okay, last thing is I hate how this looks. I hate how this looks. I'm going to try something really fun. I'm going to say, add some styles to the site, to the block in the style of this website. Does that work? Let's just see. Let's just see. Code comments and editor rules. Have code comment. All right, let's just. Oh. All right, let's just. Oh my lord, this is doing a lot of stuff here. We're just gonna accept this, and I'm just gonna come over here, and I'm just gonna do this. Oh, that's not right. That doesn't look anything like the website that I sent. I mean, it doesn't look horrible, but those colors aren't right. I guess. Oh, I see what it did. Okay, cool. That's cool. That's fine. I don't mind this. I think that looks okay. You know, sure, why not? This is awesome. This is awesome. Oh, one more thing, which is awesome. Code comments and editor rules to have code in editor rules. Have code commented. Oh, so in the rules say always add code, always add comments to my code. Is that what you're sort of saying? Like in the settings? Where's your settings? Like always add code comments. Always add comments to graded code. What do you do with code? I'm just gonna. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna say add verbose comments to the files in the plugin. That's a lot of CSS. What files did it change? Oh, okay. Accept all. So let's look at deprecations. I don't see a single comment in there. What the hell is it talking about? Add comments to all files in the source directory. Cool. I'm just playing around. I don't know. Yeah, no, I know. No, I know. The code, yeah. Good task, and then have it add file calls across the board. Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is great. This is really great. I'm actually quite excited about this. The amount of work it takes for me to get through these things is pretty nuts. I'm going to try this. Excuse me. Okay, I'm going to try something. So this is going to be different. I'm going to say, okay, create a new template for the create block tool based on the contents of code. The block deprecations plugin in the templates. No, sorry. Where am I doing that? In the templates directory. Boom. So what I wanted to do in my brain is I wanted to take the plugin that I just created and I wanted to create a template for it in here. And it doesn't look like it's doing that right now. What is it doing? Where's that file? Oh. Oh. No, this is wrong. Okay, reject all. This is wrong. Okay. Code. How do I that's not the code I want. Folders, that's what I want. Okay, I want to go into Nope. Why doesn't it? I wanted to know about this. Can I drag that in there? There we go. Okay. Using the create what do they call it? External project templates, I think is what they're called. An external project template for the create block package with based on the ones stored in the templates directory. No, based on the block plugin. I want to add. How do I add? I want to add. Nope. I'm gonna add docs, WordPress. I'm gonna put that in there. Oh shit! I don't know what this is gonna do. This is like fundamentally different. This is like a bunch of Ooh. Oh, are you kidding me? Is this gonna do it? Oh my god. Oh my god, this is doing it. Where did it put it though? Oh my god, it put it in block deprecations. What? This is crazy. This is crazy. Okay, so index. What do we got? We got start. We got variance. No. Oh. Oh my god. It's a bit. This is really close. Like, I didn't tell it anything about variance. That was something that I was thinking, oh, I probably should have done that, but it figured it out. So my templates. So a part of this, the recipes thing is that I create an external project template for the create block package. So you can either download the whole repo and do it that way, or if you just want to just do one, you can go and do that. So, and each one has a start variant, which is basically all the starting files with nothing in it, and then there's the completed variant. So because I pointed to the templates directory, it figured out that I have a start and I have a completed thing. This is not horribly wrong. This will be probably, you know, what needs to be added to the completed ones. It's got a version that it pulls from package JSON, which is something custom that I do very custom with this. It adds my, it's got the namespace. So let's look at the files. Okay, so this is, files fell apart a little bit here. So slug is totally right. That's pretty amazing. Okay. I think I can reject this, and I think I can make a better, I think I can make a better prompt for this. Use the source directory for the contents of the block templates. There should be a start and completed variant that has all of the final. Okay, I'll see what that does. What's the question? What cursor editor global rules and logo show me 3 best videos on a free ChatGPT gave me the good results, but it takes time to set up. Rules and editor are global, general. Yeah, so I think it's like you were saying, like the cursor rules. It's this, but I put this in my thing, right? So like this is you're an expert in WordPress dev, PHP related web development technologies. These are all the things, right? Yeah, no, I know, but what I think you're saying is that I can take a lot of these rules, this prompt, and put it into my global one, that I don't have to have it in each project. All right, let's. Oh my God, the cadence or theme or something. Okay, so so it lost. Okay, so that's one more thing. So it lost the. Let's look at this. Oh, what? It's putting in my conditionals too. That's amazing. I mean, I have to check all this obviously, right? And make it work. So these are mustache templates, and so these are conditionals that say that like if there's if this variable exists, it will render this stuff out. And this is very specific. I'm actually extremely impressed with this. This is a bit wrong, however. This isn't everything, right? Yeah. Well, so what I'm working through right now, I think, is a prompt that I will use every time I want to get this done, right? Like it's gonna have to be very specific. So I think maybe what I would probably do is like so what did I have here? So this was the one I had, right? Which is pretty cool. So that's kind of where I'm starting. I have to make sure that I give it the references that it needs. Block. in the index, there should be like a plugin templates path. So there is no files plugin. Okay. Files source. So I think I just need to get a lot more verbose with this. So like maybe what I'll do is I'm gonna create a new. This is a create template markdown file, and I'm gonna start putting this in here. Right. So then I can really lay it out. And then can you put? I'm assuming I can't do like anything other than that. So in the next one, I'm going to reject all. I'm going to get rid of this. What? Okay, this is fine. So what I'm going to add the context of the create template, right? Okay, got that one. And then what I want to do is I want to add the folders. It's going to be templates, and I'm going to add the docs for WordPress. Then I'm going to add, can I do an actual web? Wait, what does web mean? That's not helpful. Code base. So if I want to add a new doc, I need the URL. Okay, so if I go into, I'm gonna go to the Block Editor Handbook. I'm gonna put that in there. So I should be able to get this, and I'm gonna go boom, bang, bang. It's gonna be Block Editor Handbook. Confirm. Oh, that's crazy. Look at all that. That's a lot of stuff. And now I should be able to say, review the instructions and ask any, and to see if you have any questions, to see if you have any questions. Maybe I should have said something in here. Okay, this is great. Look at this. Looking at the instructions and create, I understand we need to create an external project. Yeah, based on the block deprecation plugin. Use the source directory to contain for block templates. Create 2 variants: initial state, final attributes. Few clarifying. Should we keep the existing structure from the block deprecation and plugin that includes? Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say keep the same structure as the block, and but remove the block.json file. Do we need to include any additional template files beyond? Oh, yeah, so that's the other thing. Okay. Block templates. Say use the root directory for the contents of the plugin template. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. I really wish I could put my references. I really wish I could put I don't want to have to keep adding all these references. Great template. Folders. Templates. Docs. Block Editor Handbook. Docs. WordPress. Read the updated instructions to see if you have any questions. This is pretty great. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. I'm sure if I use AI to create my prompts, that would be good. For the plugin templates, we should we include yes. Okay, so I need to and include all the files. Include the files only. Include the files only. Okay, that handles that question. Questions. For the source, should we maintain all the current files and maintain all of the current files except for the block.json file? The start variation and an empty deprecations array should have all should have them. All right, thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Stream every Thursday, 10:30. So you're welcome to come hang out again. So this is kind of I'm not super happy with having to come and do this every single time. There's got to be a way of like defaulting this. Maybe I'll look in cursor settings. Oh yeah, have fun. Have fun. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna say, okay, this is gonna be folders, and we're gonna go templates. We're gonna go docs and block editor. We're gonna go docs and do WordPress, and then I'm gonna say read the instructions and to see if you have any questions. All right. It's been kind of a different stream. I know I'm super delayed on my video and audio. I gotta figure that part out too. But questions. Oh my God, can we just? I'm just gonna say run the instructions. And then I got to drop off, but we're going to do this. We're going to go generate run the instructions. Run the instructions. Boom. Boom. It's going to do it. It's generating. It's doing stuff. What's it doing? I don't know. Kind of made that one happen. So, please continue. Please continue. So this looks pretty good. We don't need these custom scripts, but whatever. I can see how that could be a thing. So this is pointing to the plugin templates path. It's going to go to plugin files plugin. It's going to block templates path in there. Thanks for the stream, but I need cursor last year. Let's see the big planning. Yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to do. I did a little bit of work on it, just to kind of, so I didn't come into it completely blind. But this has been really, really helpful to kind of fight my way through it here. So, okay, this is just doing the edit. Yes, please continue. So I'm just gonna fight through this thing, then I'm gonna drop off. But it's been great, and Paul, thank you for hanging out today, dropping all that good knowledge on us. What fantastic! And if I said this is an hour and a half, right? Cool hoodie. If your friend has an identical one, eh? Nice. That's kind of weird. I just got all weird. Okay, so I don't see any files in here. So let's please continue. Please continue. Complete. Please continue. I don't know. It keeps asking me, which I guess is okay because I want to, you gotta look through this and stuff. Yeah, there's like a 3-second delay, like a 1, 2, there's like a 1.5 second delay between my video and my audio. 1. Yeah, that's really annoying. Thanks for putting up with all that. Oh my god. Okay, please continue. I'm just gonna say, yes, continue, man. Let's go. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. This is great. I'm super fun. I'm having a great time. I'm having a wonderful time. Yes. So it's done the plugin stuff now. So we got the PHP. So it's got all of these things. Get ignored. It's great. Get ignored. Oh, sorry. Editor config. Good stuff. README, it's got all the README. Oh, that's interesting. Provide clear to support empowerment to include version management. Wow, okay. This is like, I don't think this is right, but oh no, it is right. Holy smokes, this is pretty cool. All right, so I'm going to accept that. So I just need to test it now, and that's something that I have to. The more I say please, the better. The more I say please, the better my result. Really? Really? Well, we're Canadian, so yeah, like yeah, we should be polite to our AI. Awesome. Well, okay, so I have a template that I guess works. I don't know. And I have to get into it and scaffold it, but and then I have to write the article associated with this. But that was, I mean, really painless, especially now that I kind of have a bit of a better sense of how to do all this. I think this is gonna make my life so much easier. And it's gonna put us all. Well, cursor at the article. I think the cursor will write. I don't know if cursor will write it, but that's what I was doing in the plugin here. Like I have this README, the README. I sound like Nando. This is kind of like going to be the basis of my step-by-step, right? So like for each one of these recipes, if we pick a recipe, like the block transforms, for example, we have this sort of like, step-by-step, I explain things and blah, 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 blah. You're not comfortable giving proprietary code to cursor. Interesting. I can see that. I could see that. I wonder. Yeah. All my stuff is open and free, and it's all on GitHub. So I mean, it doesn't matter to me. But I could definitely see why AI would be not allowed. To use like why some folks would be like no. I don't know, Kev. Let's look at the settings real quick for cursor and see. Rules, project rule. Oh, that's interesting. Privacy mode. Look at this. If on, none of your code will be stored by us. If off, we may save prompts and collect telemetry data to improve cursor. So there is a privacy mode. I mean, there's an inherent amount of trust there that we have to have with this, but it's nice that there is actually a privacy mode on there. So that's kind of neat, you know. Well, yeah, of course. Like, yeah. Anyways, all right. Thanks everyone. It's been great. I'm gonna drop off, but thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for sharing the learning experience with this. We don't save your data. Yeah, we don't take your SIN number. Anyways, but yeah, thanks for hanging out. We'll catch y'all next week. I might do this again next week. I'll hopefully in the meantime I would have engineered my prompts a little better. And maybe there won't be as much starting and stopping, but it was really fun to see how efficient this is going to make me. I can see the potential right now. Right now I spent 2.5 hours or an hour and a half or whatever it was farting around, but this has been good. All right. Anyways, thanks y'all. Talk to you soon. I'm going to WordCamp Asia this year. If you're there, come say hi. We're going to do it. That sounded weird. We're not going to do it. We're going to say hi and we're going to talk. On that note, y'all have a great day. Woo! Talk to you soon.